Hello and welcome to Meanwhile Back on the Hobby Farm. Little echoey in here. Hey, just a short video to update you on the indoor growing facility for a whole bunch of medicinal herbs. And we have got everything over here. I will walk you through and bring the camera up in a second. I am just wiping my glasses because it's pouring out. Hey, before I start this, speaking of glasses, I don't want to make a spectacle of myself. That's bad, I know. I went for my biannually eye examination, and the doctor could not believe that I have a really bad stigmatism. For many years, they would have to go into the broom closet and find these special strong lens to add on to the little machine you look through for your eye, because my eyes are that bad. He examined me and he says, I'm dumbfounded, been doing this for over 20 years, and he says, he says, your stigmatism is getting better. I've never heard of it. Sometimes it can get worse, but very seldom does it get better, and he says, it's gotten better drastically. I told him it's because of my natural health. Yes, I got a little pot belly here. I eat junk food. I shouldn't, but I don't take modern medicine. I'm 64 years old, and I do not take any medicine. He cringed when I told him I had either pink eye, or I thought it was a sty in my eye. My bride, Mama Joanne, says it was definitely pink eye. Instead of going to the doctor, getting the drops and putting all that stuff in there, I used warm compresses like my wife told me to. But I also used honey. I took a little bit of a tissue, put a little bit of honey on it, and put it over my right eye that was infected. Within a few days, gone. My doctor's cringing. He's like, I don't want to hear that. That's crazy. It works, I'm telling you. So, with that being said, that's my eye doctor exam. I've been watering. I'm going to do a little bit of water. You can watch me for a minute. And this is known as Dr. Mud's Barn. We named it Dr. He's not a doctor. He's from Lithuania. I can't say the name of it. Former Soviet bloc country, free country. Nice guy. His name is, well, we're just going to call him Mud. We're not even going to give you his name. But anyway, Mud's a lot easier to remember. So I asked him, we needed to come up with a name, and I just heard some thunder out there. I guess we're in some tornado watches today. But anyway, I'm going to walk you through here in a second. Okay, this table over here, we started these 11 and 12 days ago. These are just germinating. I don't like doing the old-fashioned germination. Everybody says put it in a wet paper towel, wet it, you join it, put it in a pot. I don't do none of that stuff. I go directly in there, because if you think about it, and Mud reminded me of that too, is I was going to cover these up with something dark, but it's like, you know what, once you put the seed in there, it's dark. It's not getting any light. It will germinate. So I tried that, and success rate so far is pretty good. Right over here, we got some milk thistle plants, good for the liver health. Echinacea, great. When I had that COVID there a few years ago, my bride and I took that. A couple days later, and knocked it out. Still got the pneumonia afterwards, but Echinacea is good for common colds, the flu, upper respiratory. Excellent stuff for it. I'm growing a whole bunch of those. Those are also known as the purple coneflower. And here are some more toothache plants, and I don't know why. Oh, that was a thistle over there. Toothache plants. I forget the medicinal actual name of it. You got a toothache, it's like nature's Novocaine. You break off a leaf or a little bit of the root and just put it right on the area. It gives you that comforting of like being at the dentist without getting your face all swollen up. And over here we got marshmallow root. A lot of people didn't know that marshmallow was an actual herb. We got some sage over here, good for upset stomachs and digestion. Valium root, if you want to sleep good at nighttime. It's better than taking the melatonin. That gives you a hangover, melatonin hangover. Sluggish the next day. Nah, this stuff right here, good. Don't want to use it long term, but temporarily it's a good thing. St. John's wort we got over here. Now these have all just started. They haven't started yet. They haven't germinated yet. The horehound, some of them have germinated. Horehound's good for sore throats. You're a little bit, you got that crud going on in your throat and your nasal cavity. The horehound's really good. Very, very bitter tasting. If you're going to make this into a tea, you better add a lot of honey. I didn't say sugar, maybe stevia, which reminds me I've got to order some of that. Very, very good for it. You will see horehound lozenges at the stores. That's what they make it out of, but that stuff is so diluted, commercialized, you don't want to use that crap. Got some more plants over here. We got a lot of pepper plants going over here, just for kicks and giggles. Got a couple of pineapples, yes. I was supposed to cut it all the way down. I didn't. I just want to see what's going to happen. He's got some more that have just started to germinate. Some have and some haven't over here. And over here, we got some more St. John's wort. Look at some of the seeds germinated quicker than others. Same thing with the licorice root. You can see a little bit of licorice root. Great. Acid reflux, folks. If you get acid reflux, that's really good. What it does is it lines your esophagus. So when you are like laying down, sleeping, all that stuff comes up, up your esophagus and then it burns you. Well, this stops it. It lines your esophagus naturally. No drugs, no side effect, good for you. The only thing about licorice root is if you are on high blood pressure medicine, you should not be taking it. It will raise it up a little bit. But if you got high blood pressure, do what Dr. Ken does. They told me I had high blood pressure, some ginger root, some garlic, some honey, it's gone. Got some more sage over here that has taken off, and some more Valium root. This side of the table over here is, they've already germinated. And over here, we've got more thistle. Look at those thistles. Those germination rate was great. A lot of people will pluck out the second plant, like right over here, right there, and throw them away. I'll put them back in one of the other ones that are behind me, just to save it, because I'm cheap like that. We have a lot of open space left. Anybody out in the West Michigan area, you want to rent the table, give us a call. We have another room over there on the other side. But that's about it. Going to put this back over here and talk to you directly so you can see my ugly mug shot. But we just started this 11 and 12 days ago, folks. We did advertise to rent these tables on Facebook Marketplace, and we all know how that works. Everybody, still available. Then you never hear from them again, so the heck with them. We are going to be selling these plants, and they will be very large, $5 a piece. But they're going to be. These are plants that you cannot get except for the sage. And the pepper plants are some of they're kind of non-common pepper plants. A lot of the stuff you can't get at your local greenhouse. So this is going to, people can come, we're going to advertise it, they can come over, we're going to set them out this spring when they're ready to sell. Maybe we're going to bring some to the farmer's market, set up. But, $5 for a plant, you can't beat it. We can fit between here and the other room, I believe, 3,200, 3,400 plants, and we're going to be selling them. And what we don't sell, I'm going to grow and keep at the home. But that's it, folks. We got these nice grow lights over here. Don't have this one on yet because there's no plants here. Grow lights are there. No grow lights are on over there yet. We've got it 76 degrees in here, I believe. 78 degrees in here. It's nice and it's muggy in here. We've got some fans going on up there. You can see those fans. We've got propane heat is what we have going on in here. And the watering system we do by hand because you really can't do an automatic sprinkler system yet because you don't want to put too much pressure on the seeds that have not germinated yet. You'll wash them out and they won't get root bound. So you got to be careful. Well, I don't mind. It's good therapy to stand there with the lawn It's my buddy. It's my buddy Juan right here. You know, you just kind of a light mist. Look at that, huh? Works out good. One thing I don't have here yet, I just picked it up the other day, is I've got some rabbit poop tea. RPT, rabbit poop tea. They're in 5-gallon buckets. It's rabbit pellets that my barn lord had said anytime I want some, grab some. So I filled 2 5-gallon buckets about 3/4 of the way yesterday, I believe it was, and added water to them. And I'm going to let it sit, no holes in the bottom. I'm going to let it sit there, mix it all up, and then I'm going to strain it into another 5-gallon bucket so it's all liquid. And I'm going to spray these plants once these plants are all done. Thing about manure, horse manure, very good, except it's very, very seedy. You will get a lot of seeds, a lot of weeds growing through it. Goat poop is really good. Chicken poop is good. However, you have to let those decompose 6 years to a month. Thing about rabbit poop, you don't. You can put that on immediately. Same day they poop. It does not burn out the roots of the plants or the foliage. It's a dry fertilizer, natural fertilizer from them. And so once I'm done with the tea, I will probably, after it's been filled up a few times, the buckets, I'm going to actually add them in on some of the compost, and it'll be great fertilizer, great potting soil along with what I have. But this is what we have going over here, folks. We'll do one more quick roundabout. I will be selling plants at farmer markets in West Michigan, Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo area. Also, we will do direct pickup days where people can order ahead of time. Thing about these plants is it's not like you're going to go to a greenhouse and you're going to buy a flat of licorice root. 99% of people don't have room to be putting a flat of licorice root. They might pick up 1 or 2 plants. That's all you need. Put it in a 5-gallon bucket, bring it in the house, or plant it outside. Whatever tickles your fancy. But this is what we got going over here. Shout out to Mama Joanne. She has been, her handwriting is so much better than mine. Look at that. She has been doing the tags for me, because if I used my handwriting, people wouldn't know what, I wouldn't know what's in there, because I can't read my own handwriting. So she's been helping me out on that. Mud, we've been every other day. Mud resides here on this property. It's only a couple miles from, meanwhile, back on the Hobby Farm homestead. So he waters one day and next day take it off. Today was my watering day, so I watered these plants, and I do have to come back either tonight or tomorrow. I have a couple, probably at least 200 or 300 more plants that I have to plant, but what I have to do is I have to drill the holes on the bottom of the cup, fill them up, and I found out the first day, put a mask on, that stuff is dusty, and then plant them, and then they're all gonna go. I'm probably gonna end up moving a lot of these over there and have this table all new germination table, make it a lot easier. But that's it, folks. Hey, you want to see yours truly? There he is. He's covered with wetness. I just had to run out to the car to go get my camera, my tripod, I'm sorry. Hey, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, folks, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like it, hit like. If you didn't like it, hey, you know what? Make an old man feel good, will you? We're celebrating my new eyesight today. I'm not celebrating the cost. It's still a bad stigmatism. They want $300 for my glasses after insurance, and you know, I don't know. Hey, take care, folks. Have a good day. Bye.